About last week, I bought a PS2 for my birthday. It came with a bunch of games like SOCOM, Gran Turismo 4, and some GTA games. None of them really interested me that much, so I started looking for some games that I would like, and after hours of blankly searching the internet for games that intrigued me, I found one. Well, actually, I found multiple, but this one in particular, I needed to play. Croc Legend of Gobbos is about a little crocodile man and these annoying ass things called Gobbos. Then this big dude named Baron Dante kidnaps all the Gobbos and sells them on the Silk Road. Croc's goal is basically to save as many Gobbos as he can throughout the game. Technically, you don't have to grab any of them, but then the game takes like 15 minutes to complete. The game overall has about 40 plus levels, which isn't bad. There's a couple of decent boss fights that Baron Dante sets up. With the Flibby boss, he literally makes this little ladybug listen to NBA Youngboy once, and he turns into an absolute Chad.
Demon see my mama tell you bitch don't let your tramp play. He named his first son Draco plus the child was born on 38.
I'm not going to explain the entire game because I'm not good at storytelling, but I definitely recommend you go and play this game for yourself. Now for my favorite part of all these videos, the breakdown. When it comes to the gameplay in Croc, it's simple. Compared to more modern games with scripted sequences and a heavy focus on storytelling, it's nice to kick back and play a couple of Croc levels without worrying about missing details from the story. I'm not saying scripted sequences are bad in any way, but sometimes it's nice to be able to focus on the gameplay and less of the story. Croc lets you play the game at your own pace. Technically, you don't need to do anything in Croc. You could just walk through a level and avoid all of the enemies, and you don't have to collect all the 5 colored gems to get to the extra door at the end of each level. Or, you could be a Chad like me and collect every single gem and every Gobbo in each level and then die at the end because you decided to go into the colored gem door. There are also some really simple but fun mechanics in the game like wall climbing and monkey bar climbing. You can also hold on to ledges, which is pretty fun. Very simple elements in a video game, but these mechanics add a lot of unique value. Croc's music is always something you'll remember. The soundtrack in this game is pretty large, coming in at 67 individual songs. Although some of the songs are different versions of each other, all of them feel unique when you hear them in game. I really like the tone of some of these level themes, and personally, I have a couple of favorite instrumentals from this game. This game also has a wide variety of tones, like the first couple of Volcano World levels to the underwater levels. Overall, all of these songs are super catchy. Probably not as catchy and iconic as other game soundtracks, but in my personal opinion, I like this one. The level design in this game is nothing crazy special, but it's still one of the game's many strong suits. The puzzles aren't Portal level difficult, but they're also not too easy. Some of the puzzles take me a couple of tries, and some of them I can get by on the first try, but I find that I don't really have any levels that I get stuck on for hours. I also personally like the vibrance and colors of the game. It fits the music and the feeling the game gives off while playing it, and who doesn't like a lot of colors when it comes to 3D platformers? Some of the levels can be pretty dull like the underwater levels, and some of them can be pretty damn good like the castle levels. It's pretty hit or miss throughout some of the game, but the majority of the levels are really fun to play. For one of my first retro 3D platformers, I enjoyed it, and it caught my interest in playing more retro 3D platformers in the future. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave some support in the comment section and drop a like on this video, and if you want more videos like this, be sure to subscribe because there's many more on the way.